this manual for more info on how you can help us compete against 6 other radio stations. The Shell V-Power DJ Challenge, brought to you by new Shell V-Power and Lotus FM.
I need to be taken care of. Someone must pay.
Are you suffering from midweek madness? Don't worry, you're not alone.
I think I need therapy, huh?
Sarah, help!
I'm not scared. Get down and get me today! Then you're an idiot.
Get ready to put the funk back into dysfunctional with Wicked Wednesdays on SABC3.
Save us for the living, honey. I'm getting her.
Much better.
Not the 8:45 news is brought to you with the compliments of Nully's Silk Saris in the Phoenix Plaza and Chatsworth Centre. Nully's, where women have their choice.
Nully Silk Saris thanks you for your continued support over the years. And now, together, we celebrate 6 years of service in South Africa. To show our appreciation, we have amazing offers on all saris at Phoenix Plaza and Chatsworth Centre. These amazing special offers are available right up until Diwali. Specials on bridals, kanjipurums, banaras, prayer saris, all saris. Thank you for 6 years. Together, we'll have many more. Nully Silk Saris with you on all occasions.
It's a little after 8:30, and as the name suggests, it's time for South Africa's #1 news show, not the 8:45 news, the official news service for the Rugby World Cup 2003, which had its opening ceremony at the Telstra Stadium in Sydney, Australia, yesterday.
Featuring reports from our international team of journalists, including those based in Australia, England, New Zealand, Italy, Ireland, Romania, France, Fiji, Uruguay, Wales, Canada, Scotland, Japan, Georgia, Argentina, Namibia, and Nonoti.
And presented as usual by the men that women love to hate, myself, Vikash Mathura.
And Ray Mirage. Good morning.
Good morning, but first as usual, a word from our chief sponsors for the morning news.
Belmunda.
And it's on to our top story. South African researchers at the University of Natal piped music into stalls at dairy farms this week to see if the stimulation makes the cows produce more milk. They played exclusively Ashok Ramchandar CDs. According to our reporters, the cows did produce more milk, but unfortunately, all the milk had an expiry date of 1992.
Lotus FM manager Shanil Singh is reported to be very depressed these days. Apparently, he's losing all his hair. But the real problem, according to inside sources, is that he keeps putting the fallen hair under his pillow every night. But the hair fairy hasn't left him a cent, and will be back after a visit to the marketplace.
Dhania, Karela, Methi, Bhaji. Bring your Aja and your Aji. Tomatoes, potatoes and half-ripe berries available only at quarter price from Harry's. And this week's specials, everybody, we got Harry's Miracle Hair Tonic, exclusive to my stall at the Clearwood Market. That's right. Do people laugh at you and say you got a football moustache? That means 11 aside. Then used my all-new Harry's Miracle Hair Tonic. You know, I was telling my Mrs. Saris that bush knife Krish's moustache makes me laugh. She said, yeah, Harry, it tickles me too. I don't know why I'm laughing. Last week, by accident, Saris's Bhauji put my hair tonic on her legs. She thought it was suntan lotion. Now she has to wear Keles on her legs. Limited stocks available, everybody, but don't be fooled by imitations. Harry's Miracle Hair Tonic. It's the genuine thing. So don't forget, everybody, Dhania, Karela, Methi, Bhaji, bring your Aja and your Aji.
We're back.
News from the United States of America next. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been elected governor of California. Arnie says that he will not make any movies while he is governor. On hearing this announcement, the entire country wanted to elect Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez to political office.
American President George W. Bush called Schwarzenegger immediately after hearing the election results to congratulate him. After he got off the phone with President Bush, this is what Arnie had to say.
See, Maria, and I always thought my English was too bad to enter politics, but I'll be back.
Another candidate for the position was actor Gary Coleman, but he unfortunately only made it to the shortlist.
And that's the end of the news for this week.
So until next Saturday,
or the 18th of October,
whichever comes first,
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Harry, come here, your miracle hair tonic under my arms. Come quickly.
And Not the 8:45 news is brought to you by Nully's Silk Sarees in the Phoenix Plaza and Chatswood Center. Nully's, where women have their choice.
दम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन सिंदड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी चार चराग तेरे बरन हमेशा चार चराग तेरे बरन हमेशा चार चराग तेरे बरन हमेशा पंजवा में बारण आई बला झूल लालन हो पंजवा में बारण हो पंजवा में बारण आई बला झूल लालन सिंदड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन सिंदड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर हो लाल मेरी हो लाल मेरी
कहीं दीवार हिलती है कहीं दर कांप जाता है अली का नाम सुनकर अब खैबर कांप जाता है
हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी मोहब्बत बाजे सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे हिंद सिंध पीरा तेरी नौबत बाजे नाल बजे घड़ी आल बला झूले लालन हो नाल बजे हो नाल बजे घड़ी आल बला झूले लालन सिंधड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर हो लाल मेरे हो लाल मेरी बच रखियो भला झूले लालन सिंधड़ी दा सेवण दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर 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 दमादम मस्त झूले लाल झूले
Lotus FM.
Experience a Bollywood bash with a difference. For the first time ever on South African soil, the premiere party for Love in Nepal with Bollywood's multi-talented star Sonu Nigam, featuring international DJs Akbar Sami and DJ Nihal Khan. October 14, Cape Town, Cairo, Durban. October 15, Carnival City, Johannesburg. Make sure you're at the premiere party for the Bollywood blockbuster Love in Nepal. Tickets from 120 Rand at CompuTicket. Come party the night away.
From around the world, they've arrived. 100 million of the world's best tiles at the world's lowest prices, just in time for CTM's Big Sale. Get tiles, taps, bathroomware, accessories only at CTM's International Big Sale. Now on CTM, the big tile buyer worldwide.
The India Shopping Festival in time for Diwali and Eid is finally here. From the 10th to 20th October, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. The latest in Bollywood fashion at ridiculously low prices. The bargain hunter's haven for the entire family. Buy direct from Indian exporters and manufacturers. Visit the India Shopping Festival, Point Waterfront, Dockside 17, opposite Splashes. Special offers like you've never seen before. Brought to you by Safco Enterprises.
Taxi! Taxi! Wait! No! Oh, damn, I missed it!
Excuse me, lady. Looks like that was the very last taxi.
Yo, Mayo!
Remember this next time. Running is about being decisive about your attack and going into spaces.
Yeah?
Precisely. When your target is moving that way, you charge at an acute angle and attack it from the shortest distance using your agility. Hey, bro, why don't you show her?
Me?
Hey, forwards, useless as ever.
Okay.
Yo!
Rugby is this. SABC Sport brings you the Rugby World Cup 2003 action live from Australia on SABC Radio and SABC2.
Experience a Bollywood bash with a difference. For the first time ever on South African soil, the premiere party for Love in Nepal with Bollywood's multi-talented star Sonu Nigam, featuring international DJs Akbar Sami and DJ Nihal Khan. October 14, Cape Town, Cairo, Durban. October 15, Carnival City, Johannesburg. Make sure you're at the premiere party for the Bollywood blockbuster Love in Nepal. Tickets from 120 Rand at CompuTicket. Come party the night away.
11 and a half minutes to 9 o'clock. We've got your solutions for the cryptic clue and general knowledge questions for the past hour.
Right, your GK question. What is the name given to the form of run-out in cricket where the bowler runs out the runner while coming in to bowl? It is named after an Indian cricketer. Your answer is mankading. That's M-A-N-K-A-D-I-N-G, mankading. And it is named after the Indian cricketer Vinu Mankad. Now, India's first ever test win in the fifth test of the 1951-52 series against England was possible, mainly due to the contribution of Vinu Mankad, who had a spell of 12 for 108 runs in the series, in the particular match. and he won the game for India. And Vinu's full name is Mulvantrai Himatlal Mankad, also known as Vinu Mankad. Correct answers from Vinod of Newcastle, Rajan Govender of Durban, and Mr. S.V. Reddy of Amzinto.
Now, Porky didn't know the answer. But he sends me a question. He says, you mean he can be bugged out because he was out of his beddy?
Yeah, very clever. Very, very clever. And your cryptic clue, reserve diamonds found in new center. Diamonds are ice. Anagram of ice and center gives you reticence, which means reserve. Correct answers from Praveen Sham of Quadiguza, Mr. M.R. Reddy from Zinto, Farooq Ismail of Quadiguza, Dr. Vish Ramdayal of Reservoir Hills, and Mr. S.V. Reddy from Zinto. Well done to you guys. Now your questions for the next hour. Firstly, your general knowledge question. In 1903, at a fundraising fair in Manchester, England, a huge St. Bernard dog was sent around with a money collection box. And this was done to bring a certain organization in Newton Heath out of bankruptcy. A rich businessman saw this and offered £3,000. What organization came about as a result of this? What came out as a result of the offer of £3,000 plus the other contributions from members of the public in 1903 in Manchester, England? That's your general knowledge question. And your cryptic clue, headgear giving no protection against the rain anyhow. Headgear giving no protection against the rain anyhow. Your answer is 2 words, 4 letters and 3 letters. Headgear giving no protection against the rain anyhow. 4-3. Give us a call with your answers immediately after the 9 o'clock news on 089-310-8789, because it's now once again competition time.
Yeah, we want to add another name to a list of winners for Lotus FM, and this time we're giving you the opportunity to win the following.
Right, we're giving you 1 set of double tickets to attend the premiere party for the Love in Nepal show, which is happening on the 14th of October at the Cape to Cairo restaurant in the nightclub in Durban, featuring Sonu Nigam, Nihal Khan and Akbar Sami.
Remember, it's also happening in Johannesburg at Carnival City on the 15th, but for this competition, we're looking for winners only from KwaZulu-Natal.
Right, and all 5 lines have lit up there, but I think it's a little premature because the question is an absolute stinker. What is the connection between the television cartoon series The Simpsons and the Indian film industry? One of the characters featured in The Simpsons has a certain connection with the Indian film industry. You've got to give me that connection in order to win the prize of 2 tickets to the premiere party for Love in Nepal. Let's go to the lines. Lotus, good morning. And suddenly the lines are...
Everybody's bummed out, have they?
Yeah. Lotus, hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Who is this?
Nirasha.
Are you calling from?
Tonga.
Tonga?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting part of the world, isn't it?
Yes, it
That's
is.
where it all happens.
Yeah.
Which part of Tonga are you from?
Vendrova Gardens.
Okay. What's the connection between The Simpsons and the Indian film industry?
Marge's hairstyle. Margie.
Margie.
The Margie.
Ah, that's interesting, but way out. Thanks for
But
calling.
interesting answer.
Interesting, yeah.
Right, let's go back to the line, 089-310-8789. We want to know what the link is, or the link between The Simpsons, that's the cartoon series, and the Bollywood film industry.
And the clue that we're offering you here is that it relates to one of the characters in The Simpsons.
Back to the line, 089-310-8789. Good morning.
Morning. Who am I speaking to?
It's Vikash. You got an answer for us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your
Okay.
answer?
Both are comics.
No, not at all. Thanks for calling.
Right, Lotus, good morning.
Good morning. Hi. There's a shopkeeper in The Simpsons.
Yeah, it's called?
And
Yeah, what's he called?
I don't know his name, but he's the voice of a Bollywood actor.
Does he have the voice of a Bollywood actor? I'm not too sure. I need for more details, please. Not good enough.
But she's on the right track.
You're on the right track.
Lotus, good morning.
Lotus, hello. Lotus, hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Who is this?
This is Yolanda.
And you're calling from?
I'm from Chatsworth.
Right, Yolanda. What's the link?
I think it's Abu, the Indian shopkeeper in
The name again is?
Abu.
Abu. His name is not Abu.
He's not. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Lotus, good morning.
Hello, it's Christopher.
Yes, Christopher, what's the link?
Raj, the shopkeeper.
His name is not Raj. Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Christopher. Lotus, good morning.
Hi, is that Lotus?
That's right.
Yes, sir. Is it Ashok from The Simpsons, the Indian chap?
No, it's not Ashok. Thanks for calling.
That's Ramchandar. Lotus, good morning.
No, he's got Marge's hairdo.
Yeah, Ashok Ramchandar.
Ashok Ramchandar has that.
If you put it up.
That's right. Lotus,
Because he
hello.
keeps it hanging to his shoulders all the time.
Lotus, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
How are you?
Yes, Prem. How are you, Prem?
I think the answer is sugar beans and broad beans.
Well, close
They
enough.
all say chi-chi.
Right, close enough. Thanks very much, Prem. And
Thank you, Prem. Porky Cup High.
Yeah, that's right. Next caller. Lotus, hello.
Lotus, good morning.
Hello. Can you play this song for me?
Yes, after 10, my darling. Next caller, Lotus, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Okay, what's the link between The Simpsons and the Bollywood film industry?
That Indian shopkeeper.
What's his name?
Ali.
It's not Ali. Thanks for calling. Lotus, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Is it Lisa Ray?
No, it's not. Lisa Ray, not at all. Thanks for calling. Lotus, hello.
Good morning. Can I speak to Sanj, please?
No,
we're doing competition, guys. Come,
Call Lotus
Lotus,
later.
Lotus, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, who's that?
Is it Brother Sanjay?
Sanjay?
Yes.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
No, not at all. Thanks for calling.
Although the other answer we got about Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa is Bart's sister, is that correct?
That's right.
And there is a Lisa Ray who's a Bollywood actress.
Yeah, but that's not the link
Not
we're
the one we're
looking
looking for, but interesting answer.
But we're looking for the name of the shopkeeper. That's a further clue that we're giving you now. Lotus, good morning.
Hello, the shopkeeper Abdul.
It's not Abdul. No, thanks for calling.
Lotus, good morning.
Hello, is it Homer?
No, it's not Homer. Thanks for calling. Lotus, hello.
Good morning. Is it Ahmed?
It's not Ahmed. Thanks for calling. Lotus, hello.
Hello, is it Apurva?
No, it's not. Next caller, Lotus, hello.
It's Apu.
Apu, and we're speaking to?
My name is Faisal.
And you're calling from?
I'm here in Phoenix.
Okay, now the name of the shopkeeper is Apu, right? He runs a convenience store. But what is the link to the Bollywood film industry? Who or what is Apu?
I'm not sure. It's
Okay, but since we've taken at least 20 callers, I'll give you the prize. But Apu was... the Apu trilogy is one of the best contributions of India to the film industry, and the three films were directed and produced by Satyajit Ray, which has made him a world-famous film director and producer. So the Apu trilogy and the character in the cartoon series Apu, the name is a dedication to one of India's greatest contributions to world cinema. That is the link and the connection between The Simpsons and the Bollywood film industry.
But we're going to give you the tickets so that you can go off to this the premiere party of Love in Nepal with Sonu Nigam and all the jocks from India who are coming down. Congratulations. Who are we speaking with again?
It's Faisal.
Faisal, stay on the line. We'll get
Thanks very much.
It's a pleasure. Stay on the line. We'll get your details in just a bit. It's 2.5 minutes to 9 o'clock now. You ever wonder, Ray, why A, B, C, D, E, F are used to determine bra sizes?
We've done this on the show before.
Yeah, I couldn't remember and I thought it sounded familiar. But it's interesting to get this SMS from a lady.
You want to refresh my memory?
Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F. Why are they used to define bra sizes?
What's A?
Almost boobs.
B?
Barely there.
C?
It can do.
D? That was C, was it?
C is can do,
Can do. E, D?
Damn good.
E?
Enormous.
F?
F would be like for Pamela Anderson. Fake.
Fake, okay. And G?
G?
Yeah.
G is what?
Gee whiz.
H?
And H?
Hey, Malik.
Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, it's going to be a double hello. Hello, hello.
Yeah, that's for L. Radio.
We've got 2 minutes to go.
We've still got 2 minutes to go. We still have tickets to give away in the last hour of the show, and that's to that Mumbai Blues Bhangra night here at the Tequila nightclub, right?
We have tickets to give away, but we've got adverts to go to, and it's news at 9 as well.
Trishni Subramani is wrapping up local and international happenings on the hour.
A world first for South African Post Office. In 2002, the South African President Thabo Mbeki electronically signed the Electronic Communication and Transaction Act into law. That was the first act in the world to be signed into law by an and electronic signature. The signing was enabling using the Post Office authentication services. The Act defines the Post Office as the preferred authentication service provider of identification procedures necessary for the issuing of advanced electronic signatures.
We interrupt your regular broadcast to bring you this important news.
Mumbai Blue and London Sounds presents a Diwali Bhangra at Tequila Rock. Corner LaRue and Richard Drive, Midrand on Friday, October 17. International DJ Clinton Hornsby and radio DJ Rakesh on the decks. 2 dance floors, 1 mega Bhangra party. Celebrate Diwali in true Bollywood style. October 17th, Corner LaRue and Richards Drive, Midrand, only at Tequila Rock.
This information was once considered too dangerous to be made public.
This news bulletin is brought to you with the compliments of the Chatsworth Centre.
Looking for an upmarket shopping experience with a difference? You'll find it at the centre of the action, Chatsworth Centre. With more than 150 stores to engage your interests, plus cinemas and restaurants, Chatsworth Centre offers you the latest fashion and accessories, as well as groceries, furniture and more. With so much to see and do, it's no wonder it's been the focal point for the community for the last 10 years. Open every day with loads of free parking. Chatsworth Centre, the heart of Chatsworth.
Good morning. We've just received reports that a cargo carrier is on fire about 5 miles off the coast of Durban. Details are sketchy at present, but we will have a full update at 11. International Cricket Council match referee Clive Lloyd has banned South African captain Graham Smith for 1 limited overs international match and fined him 50% of the match fee for breaching the code of conduct. Teammate Andrew Hall has been banned for a 1-day match and 2 tests. Pakistan's Yusuf Yohana has been fined 50% of his fee. Hall apparently elbowed Yohana on his follow-through, and both Hall and Yohana were engaged in a verbal exchange. Smith was charged for using abusive language during the incident. There are over 2.6 million unregistered voters in KZN. That's according to statistics released by the IEC earlier this week. As Vanessa Governor reports from Ulundi, where the 26th annual IFP conference gets underway shortly, the challenge lies with parties to entice these people to register.
According to Statistics South Africa's figures, there's about 5.9 million eligible voters in KwaZulu-Natal. The current voters roll has only 3.3 million names on it. The IFP's electioneering campaign kicks off today at its 26th annual conference. The powers that be will take every opportunity to encourage existing supporters and entice new ones into their fold. First-time voters, that's 18 to 19-year-olds, have the lowest voter registration. There's no doubt that the IFP will be focusing much of their attention on these youth. Vanessa Governor, SABC, Ulundi.
And to wrap up, the SABC has expressed satisfaction with the resolution of the wage dispute with 2 unions. Both Bamawu and Muwasa yesterday accepted the corporation's basic wage increase offer of 8.55%. SABC spokesperson Paul Tsetse.
We have always maintained that the offer that we were putting on the table for our staff was a better one. They have realized that themselves, and indeed the unions have also done so. So the whole saga is over now, and what pleases us more is that our people are happy, and furthermore, they understand fully the position of the SABC management with regard to their salaries.
And that's a wrap of the news at 9. The top story this hour: a cargo carrier is reportedly on fire about 5 sea miles off the coast of Durban. For Lotus FM News, I'm Trishni Subramani. I'll be back with more news at 10 o'clock.
And that news bulletin brought you with the compliments of the Chatsworth Centre.
Bam bam mosai sangam udade dam dam mosai adilade ginrade bam bam mosai sangam udade dam dam mosai adilade ginrade dinak dim moliye adu siva keerthanai muttu tamil panivum nammumai nadanai dinak dim moliye adu siva keerthanai முத்து தமிழில் பணிவோம் நம்முமை நாதனை வேதாந்த சிவானந்த லஹரி மாகங்கை பிரவாக பகுதி வித்தான மெய்ஞான நகரி விசாலாட்சி காசிபுரி பம் பம் ஓசை சங்கம் மோதுதே டம் டம் ஓசை அதில் அருகின்றதே தத்து நகத்து மொழியை அது சிவகீர்த்தனை முத்து தமிழில் பணிவோம் நம் உமை நாதனை வேதாந்த சிவானந்த லஹரி மாகங்கை பிரபாக பகுதி வித்தான மெய்ஞான நகரி விசாலாட்சி காசிபுரி பம்பம் போலே பம்பம் போலே பம்பம் போலே தோரினா பம்பம் போலே பம்பம் போலே பம்பம் போலே தோரினா போலே நாச்சே சம் சமாச்சம் போலே நாச்சே சம் சமாச்சம்
डमरू बाजे डमरू बाजे डमरू बाजे डम
போலே நாச்சே சம் சமாச்சம் போலே நாச்சே சம் சமாச்சம்
We've got your dedications, emails, correspondence, potting shots, Puknimosa, Doliomosi, and a host of other things.
What, to repeat your general knowledge question, in 1903 at a fundraising fair in Manchester, England, a huge St. Bernard was sent around with a money collection box. This was done to bring a certain organization in Newton Heath out of bankruptcy. A rich businessman saw this and offered £3,000. What came about as a result of this? That's your general knowledge question.
Porky sent us an answer.
And the answer is?
He reckons it's either one of two things. His memory doesn't serve him too well on this question.
Yeah, okay.
He reckons either the organization that was, what came about from it was the SPCA or this Stevie Wonder Dogathon.
Okay, not close. Not close at all. And your cryptic clue, headgear, giving no protection against the rain anyhow. Your answer is 2 words, 4 letters and 3 letters.
And Porky's got an answer as well.
Makes a lot of sense as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the answer is?
Torn hat.
Yeah, but it's not the answer we're looking for.
Porky should stick to looking for banana leaves in Santa.
You'll have more success, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So if you have the answers, give us a call on 089 310 8789.
Right now, though, it's 13 and a half minutes after 9 o'clock, Saturday morning, and the weekend Liftoff. Time to welcome the uncles to Lotus FM.
The uncles, Peru and Bala, brought to you with the compliments of SK Naidus of the Chatswood Centre and Phoenix Plaza for top quality and affordable prices.
SK Naidus invites you to experience grandeur with their latest range of saris at incredibly low prices. Printed peach skin and crepe silk saris from 40 Rand. Crushed silk and Italian silk embroidered Jardosi saris from 300 Rand. Gauri and Gumapi kolam silk saris from 300 Rand. Latest Swarovski diamond silk embroidered saris 200 Rand. Printed Gauri type Resham bordered saris from 150 Rand. And silk bandhani gold checkered saris 250 Rand. Why pay more? Come see our genuine low prices on the widest range of saris at SK Naidus, Chatswood Centre and Phoenix Plaza.
So we say good morning to Uncle Peru in Durban. Vanakkam, Uncle Peru.
Vanakkam, Vikash. How are you, ma?
I'm very well, thank you. You're doing okay today?
Tell me that story that the professor was telling is the right story, that.
Which story would that be, Uncle Peru?
He came to your house and you never even gave him a cup of tea.
I offered him. He left and went away.
But why?
I was just trying to find out exactly what he wanted to drink.
You mean in your house it's so hard to ask for a straight cup of tea?
No, there's in my house there's a lot of things that are not straight. But yeah, I just wanted to satisfy his thirst.
Right.
With exactly what he wanted.
So
didn't expect him to take it so personally.
He's being very fussy then.
He's being fussy. He's a fussy old man.
Right.
And talking about fussy old men, I'm going to leave the studio now because Uncle Bala's just joined us. So we say good morning and vanakkam to Uncle Bala.
Vanakkam, Peru.
Vanakkam, Bala. How are you, ma?
I'm alright. What, this fella calling me fussy or he's calling himself fussy?
No, he's saying Professor Pyarila is fussy.
Yeah, how are you, ma?
Alright, just now, Padma and I came in the Durban studios here now. She said she's going powder room. I said, okay, I'll go next door. She said, by the way, what's my name?
Peru.
Peru. She said, by the way, Peru, we call it a powder room. What you all call your room? I said, we call it a gunpowder room.
Yeah, but you're so lucky, Peru. Padma can go to SABC now.
Why?
Because they got new entrance with double door.
Yeah, I was scolding Nine Boy this week, man.
What happened?
I said, you know, you are a big boy now.
How old is Nine?
9 is 10.
Right.
I said, you're the big boy now.
He's getting big, yeah?
He's getting big now.
Oh, yes,
And
yeah.
he's so fair and handsome. I said, 9, words are very important things. You must always choose the right words when you talk about the neighbors and about family. Because somebody asked him, about my missus, this party.
Yeah.
He said, just because party likes to crochet, you mustn't say she's a happy hooker. She likes to crochet. You must use the right words because people can get the wrong message.
How you spell crochet?
Crochet.
Yeah, now my Nine Boy used to pronounce it wrong.
Crochet.
No, he used to say crochet, right?
Crochet, yeah.
So people used to think he's talking about a happy bird. But my Nine Boy, your Nine Boy is 10, right?
My 9 is 10, yeah.
He's 10 now for 4 years, isn't?
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah, his age is like how many years he's doing standard 1?
That's how they base your age, ma.
Yeah.
When you go next standard, you get 1 year older.
True. Now my Nine Boy got into trouble also.
How old your 9, ma?
My 9 is 6.
6 years, eh?
Yeah.
He's growing now.
He's growing. He's growing, yeah. But he got into trouble with his party also.
What happened, ma?
Oh, Sowers got so angry with him. Even by the school interpeers, they was asking a quiz,
Right, question the ad.
Yeah, to test the knowledge,
Like Ray Miraji was.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like
yeah.
Super Sixes, ma?
Yeah, like Super Sixes. Now the teacher interferes, Mrs. Ram Garib,
Right.
She interferes, she asked the first child, Joey, in the class. They were talking about advertising and, slogans and all that,
Yeah, right.
So she said to Joey, Joey, which company has the slogan, not everything's black and white?
Right. A nice, easy question, that, yeah.
Yeah. So Joey said, ma'am, nice to ask,
Nice to ask.
The answer is Lotus FM.
Very clever boy there.
Yeah.
Right.
Then Mrs. Ramgarib saw the other girl, Sheila. She said, Sheila, can you tell me which company has the slogan, so much more?
So much more.
Yeah. So Sheila said that is DSTV.
Because children look at TV all the time.
Yeah. So Mrs. Ramgarib said, good girl. Now she called Subri in the back of the classroom.
Right.
She reckons, Subri, which company has the slogan, keeps going and going and going? First, Subri wanted to say Vikash. But then Subri said, no, ma'am, the company is Duracell batteries.
The batteries, yeah.
Yeah. Now 9 is sitting quietly,
He's 10 now.
He's 10. No, 9 is 6, not 10.
Oh.
Now 9, she reckon 9, which company has the slogan, just to do it?
Just do it.
Yeah.
What 9 said?
9 thought he said, ma'am, the answer is my party sours.
How we can say that, but?
He said, my party always shouts at me, just do it, just do it. Oh, how much hiding he got when he came home?
My 9 boy came home, he's asking my missus, he said, Party, can people predict the future with cards?
Nice to ask,
Right, and Padma said, of course you can, 9 boy. And 9 said, really, Party? And she said, yeah, you can predict the future with cards. Then 9 boy said, Party, well, if you take one look at my report card, can you tell me exactly what will happen when my daddy gets home?
But Peru, my luck is not changing with the ladies, eh?
What happened, ma?
I bought a new motorcycle.
You so wuss now, ma.
I saved some money.
You put leather jacket too.
I borrowed from Madan also.
Helmet.
Yeah, because...
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
And boots.
Yeah.
And you put jeans.
Jeans, tight jeans too.
And the ladies wasn't looking at
The
you.
new motorcycle is not impressing the ladies like I thought it would, Peru.
Which motorbike you bought, man?
The Harley Davidson.
Oh, you.
Yeah, and
you mean they're not even looking, or they're looking and laughing?
I'm driving up and down the road here in Randburg. The ladies are looking, Peru, but they're laughing.
Oh, you normally they get very interested in
They get
men.
excited.
Yeah, get excited. Yeah.
No, maybe.
But why are they laughing for you?
I don't know, Peru. Maybe I must take the training wheels out now.
Hey, Nine Boy was playing soccer yesterday, man.
Yeah.
So, I went there, Padma was there, and all the mothers and fathers were there at the game.
Right,
and all the mothers are so proud of the children playing football.
Yeah.
Nice to see children healthy, they're fit, and they're participating in sports.
Nice
now.
to see 22 boys kicking one ball,
Right, then one mother is saying now, you see that boy there? Ira is my son. What a boy. I raised him on fresh milk.
He's a handsome boy, Ira.
He's healthy and fit because he used to have fresh milk. That's why he can play soccer so nicely.
Right.
Now then, Shabir was there. Shabir's
How is Shabu?
Shabir, the boy, is very nice child.
Oh, yeah.
He's 9 boys class.
Yeah.
And Shabir's mother is saying, that's my child. I raised him on breast milk. You can see how wonderful he is, how sweet he is, how talented he is. Now, those boys who are playing soccer very nicely. They can play football, dribbling and everything. Huh? They're scoring goals. Now we're watching 9 boy, right?
Yeah.
9 boy fumbling with the ball, running in the wrong direction, falling with the ball. He's touching the ball with his hands.
Pavo.
Padma didn't know what to say because the first one said she fed the child with fresh milk.
Yeah.
Second mother said she fed the child with breast milk.
Right, and they playing well.
They're playing well now. Padma looking there, 9 boys embarrassing us there now. She said, now that's my grandson 9 boy. I fed him on milk of magnesia. That's why he played like he got diarrhea. I was so embarrassed.
Madan was telling me what happened to his friend Murges.
What happened, ma?
Murges went by the post office to get a job. What a clever boy Murges is, right? But they told him he can't get the job, Peru.
Why he can't get the job?
They said he was too clever. So
Murges was too clever.
Yeah, so the post office people told him, no, you can't get the job. Now he wanted this job,
Because he can only go management job or something.
Yeah.
Right.
So he went by the doctor and he told the doctor, you know what, doctor, I got a problem. My IQ is too high.
He's too intelligent.
Yeah.
Right.
He reckon my IQ is too high. And the doctor said, how much is your IQ? He told him 121.
Oh, would you? That's like a genius, man.
Yeah. Now the doctor told him, okay, I got a special machine, We'll have to remove small part of your brain. It will bring the IQ down a little bit,
Right, then he can get the job there.
He can get the job in the post office.
Right.
Oh, Murgu was so desperate, he said, okay, let's have the operation.
Because in TPS Lotus FM, for all the announcers, they have a requirement you can't be very intelligent.
Yeah, except for the weekends,
Not everybody on the weekends too, ma.
Yeah, they got sands also, Now Murges went for the operation, Pero what a thing happened.
What happened, ma?
The doctor put the switch of the machine on, right?
Right.
Now, by laser technology, Murges's brain started to get a little bit small. They were taking pieces of his brain out. And on one big machine, it's a IQ reading machine.
Oh, you.
From 121, his IQ is dropping. 115. 112.
Oh, you.
117.
Oh, you.
My maths is wrong. I'm not good maths,
It's going down
Getting
only.
down now. Suddenly the phone rang.
Right.
It appears it was the doctor's wife.
How far the thing dropped at that stage now?
Now it was sitting that time by about 93.
Right.
Now the phone rang, kiring. The doctor started talking to his dragon.
Right.
He started talking about his mother-in-law and the problems. He forgot he got murges on the machine.
Oh, you.
Suddenly he remembered, he put the phone down, he ran into the operating room. He saw the machine is going number 6.
Oh, you.
Number 5. The IQ has gone down number 4.
He must have got a shock addict.
Yeah. So quickly he ran, he switched the machine off. The doctor said,
What number
you
it stopped at?
Number 3.
3 IQ.
3 IQ.
Oh, you.
The doctor reckon, imagine I could have taken his whole brain out.
Yeah, man.
Then the doctor quickly worked Murges up. As he worked Murges up, Murges looked at the doctor and reckoned, I'm announcing my application for position of Lotus FM station manager. What do you think of that?
IQ 3, ma.
IQ 3.
That means if we drop our IQ a little bit, we can make it to ma.
No, I don't know about dropping. I got to pick it up by 1.
Show me a man who comes home in the evening, is greeted by a smile, is encouraged to take his shoes off, has his feet massaged, has pillows arranged on the floor for him, and is served a delicious meal. And I'll show you a man who lives in a Japanese restaurant.
Tusia, my parting shot, you can easily distinguish between asthma and passion.
Can you?
Yeah.
Asthma and passion.
Yeah, you can easily distinguish between asthma and passion.
I'm not sure. Both heavy breathing?
No.
Yeah? What's the
asthma
difference?
lasts.
Asthma lasts.
Passion doesn't. This has been a Vikash, a Ravi production.
Dulia? Hey, Dulia. Dulia, tu kahan pe mar gaya? Dulia?
Pukna, I'm so busy, man. Why are you troubling me?
What's smelling like that, Dulia?
I'm cooking trotters, Pukna. You know how your mother will hint and stay every day, trotters. I don't know why. She can't ask her own daughters to make gori curry for her. She'll come and ask me.
Oh, trotters you cleaning, Dulia. I thought you waxing or something.
No. Gori.
But don't say that about Maya, Dulia. Whoa, budiya hai nahi? That's your seva for her.
Wo to hai. But you know, when I do seva, Pukna, I get lat.
You get lat.
Kick, that's what I get. I get one lat.
Don't worry, Dulia. You'll go straight to heaven for all the seva that you're doing for my Maya.
But Pukna, you don't go temple and all, right?
Nahi.
Temple, mandir, you don't go.
Nahi.
I just don't know. You're going to go to hell?
I'm going to go to hell.
But just like all the other men, Pukna, for all the bad things you'll do, you must end up in hell.
You think that all of us men are going to go to hell, Dulia? You know, darling, what Ruby said yesterday.
Do I go and sit by Ruby's house, Pukna, and gossip? You're asking me what Ruby said. How I know what she said?
No, Dulia. You see, I was just walking past the house, and Ruby said, when she dies, she wants to go straight to hell. She wants to go straight to hell. When she dies, she wants to go to hell.
Hey, Malik. But Pukna, why?
She said, because that's where all the men are going to be.
Oh, Besharam, Ruby, Pukna, I tell you.
Right.
I don't understand. That one, I tell you.
But Dulia, you're telling me that I'm such a bad person. You always said you got married to me because I was the strong, silent type of a man, nahi?
Right? That's what I wanted.
To bolas. You said I am the strong, silent type of a man.
Bullies.
Right.
That's what I wanted.
Right.
But enough talk about your flatulence, Pukna. The gori is getting burnt. Come give her quickly.
Well, good morning and namaskar to you, Professor.
Namaskar, Mr. A. How are you this fine morning?
I'm very well. Tell me, did you see Koi Mil Gaya?
I did too, Mr. A. I watched it with absolute vigor.
Vigor? Who's vigor?
Vigor.
Who's vigor?
Vigor.
Vigor. You enjoyed it thoroughly?
There was, Mr. A, the masses would enjoy.
Yes.
But I'm academic,
So?
As a result, consequently, I would notice certain things that was not in keeping with what was shown. but I would not share that with other individuals.
Why not?
Well, because they would rate movie at about 8 out of 10. And if you look at the implausibilities of certain things,
I know, because...
one would give it a solid 6.
That's right. I know the movie was, in fact, nominated for the Oscar Awards and didn't make the shortlisting.
Right. That is because Jadoo was a little too short for the shortlisting, was he not?
Well, I know E.T. didn't make the nomination as well.
That's what is said.
But in terms of some of the bloopers, can you remember some of the bloopers there, Professor?
Just if I can cast my mind back, you know, I'm an academic and a scientist, and that is well. You would remember that Hrithik Roshan's father, Rakesh Roshan, played his father in the movie as well.
That's right. Now, originally, the father was pictured as working in Canada, is it right?
That's what is said. But his Canadian computer works in India just fine.
That's right. When the voltage in Canada or in North America would be totally different from the Indian voltage, isn't it?
That's what is said. The voltage in North America or Canada in particular is only half the specifications of those in India.
That's right. In India it's 220 and 230, and in North America it's 110, 115.
That's what is said.
And then what about the plug points themselves? The prongs of the plug.
You must understand, Mr. A. Let's assume that the homemade computer was built for the worldwide voltage. But then how about the plug, for example?
Exactly what I'm asking, yeah.
The prongs of the North American plug would never fit into the Indian electrical outlet.
You'd need an adapter for starters.
Well, the prongs I'm talking about, the pins of the plug.
Yes.
But of course, the macho man, Mr. Rakesh Roshan, was able to plug it straight into the socket.
Was that the macho man, or was it Hrithik who was the macho man?
Well, at the beginning, even Rakesh was responsible for that.
Now, what about the best part? The computer in India, when you remember when they connected it in India, it's not connected to any satellites or to any dishes, not even to telephone lines.
That's what it said.
But it could send signals to and from aliens.
Geo, Mere Lal, Geo, what a scientist. You must of course remember there was another incident wherein Rekha, the beautiful Rekha, refers to an incident in Canada as manhoos.
That's something that brings bad luck.
That's what is said. Now, but she still decides to bring this manhoos computer to India. I ask you with tears in my left eye. Why?
That's because there would be no plot to the movie otherwise. She's got to bring the computer back to India. And then, remember Jadoo can use his powers only with solar energy.
Only when the sun is shining brightly on him.
Right, and he absorbs that energy.
That's what is said.
And what is the best color to absorb energy?
Black.
Dark shades, right?
That's what is said.
So what color was Jadoo in the movie?
Kind of light grey?
Light blue, I think it was, yeah. However, remember, he can use his powers only with solar energy. However, when he cured Hrithik, now remember the scene. It was nighttime.
And Hrithik was sleeping?
Absolutely. And when did he fix that clay pot?
That was at night when he entered as well.
That's right. And how is it that Jadoo is not able to protect himself even with the supernatural powers during bright daylight?
Like during the basketball match.
Absolutely. And perhaps they're saying that the cover of the basket was protecting the sun rays from hitting him. Oh no, there was a cloud cover at the time,
There was cloud, Mr. A.
Yes.
Well, perhaps somebody needs to give Mr. Rakesh Roshan a telephone call and say, sir, for next time you make koi mil gaya. You know, perhaps he ought to employ me as a consultant to his plot.
I think you need a technical advisor to sci-fi movies, especially in India, given the dearth of movies that are made on that particular genre there. What's your experience in that field?
Well, I was supposed to be lead actor in only 2 movies that I turned them down.
And which 2 movies were those?
Mother India and Pakiza.
And what were you supposed to play, the plow?
No, not at all, Mr. A. I was supposed to be lead actor.
Actor?
That's what I said. I was supposed to play part of, in Mother India, the part that was eventually played by Sunil Dutt.
Oh, the dark-skinned son.
Well, no, that is Mr. Vikash. But yes,
I do beg your pardon.
I was supposed to play part of Sunil Dutt. Purely because he said to me I needed to play part of a mentally challenged individual.
which Vikash could play in real life.
That's what it said.
Yes,
And in
certainly.
Pakiza, I was supposed to play the part of the lead woman.
Yes, and that was it Meena Kumari?
That's what it said, but I couldn't get the ghungroos to fit my ankles.
That's very unfortunate.
You tell me, Mr. A.
Yes, that's hugely unfortunate. The word for today, Professor, is mammonism. That's M-A-M-M-O-N-I-S-M. Mammonism.
Mammonism.
M-A-M-M-O-N-I-S-M.
What a beautiful word. The word without shadow of doubt is noun.
Yes, it is a noun.
Originated in Indus Valley.
Absolutely.
And the word refers to a process whereby it relates to your mannerisms with your teacher who is of female origin.
Your ma'am.
That's what it said. It is the way you conduct yourself with somebody who is trying to instill a bit of education into you.
And just to remind you, Professor, that we have the news at 8, so let's not go into a lengthy discourse
Not
on
at all. It's just a question of mammonism, which
Yes.
is your mannerisms in accepting and appreciating the way academics is imparted onto you by a female educator. That is a mammonism.
Okay, but we have an alternative meaning. It's the greedy pursuit of riches, avarice, greed, and worldly gain personified as a false god. Now, in the Bible, they talk about mammon, M-A-M-M-O-N, mammon. This is in the New Testament. And so mammonism is the greedy pursuit of riches. And there are large numbers of people all around the world whose sole focus in their lives is the pursuit of riches rather than happiness.
That's what it said, Mr. A. You know, when I was in school, whenever I was imparted with this academic education, I used to go about with a thirst and a zest to find out more. That was my mammonism, a greed for riches in terms of education.
Oh, that's brilliant, Professor.
And thank you, Mr. A.
Namaskar, and have a great week, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
And Professor Pierre Lal was brought to you with the compliments of the Monte Vista Casino.
The greatest sale of the year starts Saturday, 4th October at Memtab. Quality clothing at unbelievable prices. Kiddies Punjabis from 169 Rand. Short kurtas from 299 Rand. Ladies exclusive shararas from 499 Rand. 50% off casual Punjabis. New stocks arriving every week. Grace Street Pavilion, Gateway, Grand Place in Asia, and College Road, Rylands. You haven't seen anything till you've been to Memtab.
The Golden Horse Casino presents the second Diwali concert. Movie Time's new hot Bollywood live in concert. Saraswati Shainaz will mix it with Suresh Nathu, Ashok Ramchandar, and a host of SA's finest artists, plus dancers and the Eastern Fashion Show. The night ends with Manic Thor and the boys with the retro Bhangra after party. Saturday, 18th October, the Golden Horse Casino. It's the place to be. Entrance is only 10 Rand per car. It's unbelievable.
It's a place all our own, a place we call home. Lotus FM.
Good morning. Mining magnate Patrice Motsepe has been elected as the president of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of South Africa, CHAMSA. The chamber unifies the four previous and largely race-based business organizations under one non-racial banner. The launch was attended by President Thabo Mbeki at Sun City last night. Sebo Ekaneng reports.
The National African Federated Chamber of Commerce, NAFCOC, which was established way back in the 1970s, was perceived in those days as a symbol of unity for black business. Having gone through torrid times of leadership squabbles, NAFCOC has, under the guidance of mining magnate Patrice Motsepe, finally succeeded in unifying different business sectors previously segregated along racial and political lines. The four organizations will, however, retain their existing identities, structures, and membership. The merger of these four chambers is expected to herald a new era in the country's business sector, which has a long history of deep-seated divisions. Tsepo Ikanen for SABC in Sun City.
IFP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi has lashed out at an influential weekly newspaper for a report on the Scorpions' hunt for Inkatha's alleged arsenal. Buthelezi was addressing the IFP Women's Brigade conference in Ulundi. Vanessa Govender filed this report.
He lashed out at the newspaper for not reporting on the crime and corruption allegations facing the ANC. The leader added that a similar campaign was carried out against the IFP before the 1999 elections. Buthelezi appealed to the Women's Brigade not to relinquish their support for the party in the face of what he termed blatant infamy. Vanessa Govender for Lotus FM News, Ulundi.
Moving abroad, Australian Prime Minister John Howard has arrived in Bali amid tight security for a 3-day visit to commemorate the first anniversary of last October's terrorist bombings on 2 nightclubs that killed 202 people, mainly Australians. 2 South Africans were among those killed. Howard will hold a memorial service in Kuta today near the site of the terrorist attacks. And finally, personal effects of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, including a pair of her sandals and a prayer book, have gone on public display in Rome. To mark the homage Pope John Paul II will pay to the diminutive nun next week. The Mother Teresa Life, Spirit and Message exhibition in the crypt of Rome's Antinum Church is one of several side events organized by the Missionaries of Charity, which Mother Teresa founded to help India's poor. The top story at 8, mining magnate Patrice Motsepe has been elected as the president of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of South Africa, CHAMSA. For Lotus FM News, I'm Trishni Subramani. More news at 9 o'clock.
dum 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 dum